Chief Executive for Lankwantana Madina is urging the Lands Commission to apply strict due diligence in processing state lands, warning that rising encroachment is threatening development planning in the municipality. He expressed concerns over attempts by some individuals, allegedly with support from certain government staff, to claim portions of state land in the Madina area despite the Assembly's oversight mandate under the Lands Act. ChannelOne News' Christopher Kevin Esima has more in the following report.
The Lankwantana Madina municipality has recently been troubled by rising land disputes and growing encroachment on public lands under the Assembly's protection. One hotspot is the Redco slum, which has suffered repeated fires, prompting the Assembly to declare it as a security zone for redevelopment to ensure safety for residents and businesses. A fresh dispute has also emerged over a 4.4-acre stretch of land belonging to the Madina Zonal Council behind the Madina Market. A resident of the area explains the development to ChannelOne News.
This man called Jato claims that he owns the land, and it's like he has the documents to the land. But from what the MCE also I heard from him, realized that the documents that he is having as at now seems like it has been forged. It's a forged document, okay, and it also belongs to the government. So I don't know how come he came by this land that he claims that the land belongs to him.
The presiding member for the Lankwantana Madina Municipal Assembly says Assembly members fully support efforts to reclaim vested state lands and warn individuals against attempting to annex government property as litigation continues over additional parcels.
I think as an assembly, we've been doing so well so far on encroached lands belonging to government. I think in the recent past, there were some cases in court. Yesterday, there was a judgment for one of the cases, which the assembly was pronounced the winner of that particular case. Now, this goes to show that indeed the fight by the assembly is in the right direction.
He stressed that successful government projects rely on protected state lands, backed by executive instruments to ensure taxpayers' funds are used for developments that benefit the community.
You cannot arrogate to yourself lands that are meant for public use, for private use. No. So let's desist from this. And we are going to give all the support that we can to the assembly to ensure that the needful is done. We go through the rigorous process, any other process that we have to go through to ensure that, yes, what belongs to the public is taken for the public and is used for the public. The DACF that we have, there are guidelines from DACF Secretariat that says that this portion should go to development of a market, this should be done for a school, this should go for a clinic and stuff. Now, where do we get the lands to do all these things? It is government lands that you must go for in order to be able to do all these things.
The Adentan High Court has ruled in favor of the Assembly, affirming its lawful ownership over the state land captured under EI 21 and dismissing all counterclaims, reinforcing the Assembly's mandate to protect public lands. According to the MCE for Madina, the Assembly is taking all necessary legal steps to secure the land and insists that strict scrutiny is needed whenever the applications involve state property. He says investigations are ongoing and remains confident the state's interests will be upheld.
I don't know who gave them this kind of momentum to be having that kind of boldness to go in for a state land that does not belong to you, but you find some few individuals, either in or outside the Lands Commission or wherever, to be doing dubious and perjury documents for such people. And it is very, very worrying. That is where our concern is. I think there should be some measures even at all government institutions, so that whoever comes to claim a portion of a land that belongs to the state must be investigated.
The Assembly is urging the public to verify all land-related transactions with its offices to avoid encroachment on state lands or falling prey to fraudulent sales.
Let's try as much as possible to do the due diligence by interrogating the system to verify or to uncover what is rather on the ground. Because sometimes the person might come with A, B, and C, or A, B, leaving the C out and go to D or E. But when you do your thorough investigation, you then realize that there are some subjects under there whereby he didn't disclose it to the authority just because he wants to own that particular portion of the state property. Therefore, if they do investigation, it will come out with a very clear signal showing that, yes, this belongs to the state or it belongs to an individual.
The Madina Municipal Assembly says it will continue its quest to protect government land under its custody for future development. Reporting for ChannelOne News, I'm Christopher Kevin Asima.